I asked some of you to send me some of your concerns, and one woman who is about 85 wrote me, and she said that one of her greatest concerns is that her children, in particular, one daughter, will feel overwhelmed and designated to care for me. In other words, that one daughter and some of her other children may feel like they have to care for her, and she's not wanting that. But I should say, she's also feeling her own decline, which she's not happy about. So there's that balance of feeling like you probably will or could need care, but not wanting to burden your loved ones with that care. So what do? You have a conversation. That is such a blessing when I have been able to sit down with older adults who are experiencing some physical changes or decline, if you will, or mental acuity or cognitive changes, and they're concerned. And to have these conversations open and honestly with your children can be a wonderful thing. Here's the problem. Here's the challenge, I should say. Not a problem, but a challenge. And that is, some of the adult children will say, "Oh, Mom, you're fine. It's just aging. Don't worry about it yet. I don't want to talk about it." That's when you have to, as the person experiencing these changes, this decline, say, "No, we need to talk about it. I want to talk about it." Or, "Let me share stories with you. Let me tell you what happened the other day." I always am balancing what is normal aging with disease. And it's not a failure that you may need some help as you get older. That's not a failure. But there are also some changes that slow you down or can potentially slow you down, because aging is such an individual journey. But to be able to have a conversation with your loved ones where you start talking about, if I need care, this is how I would like it as the older adult, and listen to what your adult children's concerns are and how they'd like to see it. And it's not a one and done conversation, that is for sure. It's a conversation that may have to take place many times. It's nerve-wracking. It's not a conversation we're used to having or comfortable having. I've had many of these conversations as I've helped families facilitate them to help get people to speak. That's one thing that I love doing. Because it's not always easy, especially when our society doesn't value aging, and so we don't want to talk about it. Well, I want to talk about it, and I want you to talk about it. It's okay. Go for it. Start the conversation, and if other issues come up, keep getting in touch with me, because that's what I'm here for.